Mail time, mail time, mail time, mail time! AppMex is the proud sponsor of the Silverpicker YouTube channel, and Whatnot is the proud sponsor of today's video. Thank you both for your support. Hello everybody, Silverpicker here, and today's episode is yet another Silverpicker mail call mailbag extravaganza. I just made up that title and not sure if it works. But anyway, if you've been here a long time on my channel, you know that every couple months I will do an opening of all of the fan mail that I get to my P.O. Box. And of course, if you're interested in sending me something, it's P.O. Box 1322, Bronx, New York, 10471. So we're gonna take a look at what my fans sent me, read some of the nice letters, and take a look at some of the gifts that viewers like you have sent me. So first off, I just have to say, I really appreciate every single letter. I keep every single letter that is sent to me in a binder on that shelf right over there, from the first one to this one, and I keep all of them and cherish them. So anyway, thank you all for sending me the mail. Thank you all for watching my channel. And as I always say, enough with the jibber jabber. Let's check out what we got over here. All right, so we've got all the mail here. It's a short stack this time, but I am appreciative of even just one letter that comes from you guys, and it really does mean the world to me, and I so appreciate you guys sending me these letters. So I'm going to be opening them up off camera because I want to avoid sharing anybody's personal address. As you can see, mine is okay to share. It's Silverpicker, P.O. Box 1322, Bronx, New York, 10471. And of course, if you want to send me anything, there's where you send it. So let's move these out of the way and check them out one by one. The first letter is from Owen from Massachusetts, and Owen has sent me mail in the past couple of videos, so I really want to say a huge thank you to Owen. He is definitely a big fan. He's an awesome YA, and let's see what he has to say. Oh my gosh, look at this. I included some coins and stamps. Enjoy. Silverpicker, for going above and beyond. I just wanted to thank you for all you have done. Your videos are so fun and you give great advice for collecting and stacking. You've inspired me so much to start collecting coins and to expand the types of coins I get into. I hope you keep making great videos. Owen from Massachusetts. Look at that, and look at these nice coins that he shared with me. We've got a Indian head cent, we've got a Mercury dime, we have 3 really cool stamps, maybe more, maybe there's one hiding under there, I'll have to check that one out later. And then we've got a freaking walking Liberty $50. That is so generous of you. Wow, really, and I keep all the coins that are sent to me in a sort of private collection that I keep just from coins that are sent to me. So really, thank you so much for this wonderful card. Jennifer from Texas wrote me a letter about her 2 sons who are ages 7 and 11 that watch my show regularly, and she says that they learn a lot from it, and she appreciates that I make sort of, you know, family-friendly, educational, fun content. And it's really nice just to hear from parents, and I get these a lot from parents and grandparents thanking me for making videos that their kids enjoy. And it really does make me happy because there's so much negative stuff out there. I really try and keep my channel positive and full of things that you actually can learn and take with you for the rest of your life. And whether you stay a coin collector or move on to other things, you'll still be able to use the knowledge that you gain from my videos to help you throughout life. And that really makes me happy. So thank you so much for this really sweet letter, Jennifer. Andrew from Connecticut wrote me a beautiful letter about how he got into coin collecting just last year when his uncle gave him some coins, and then he started watching my channel and started learning more and got really into the hobby. I am so proud to hear that I inspired a young numismatist. He's 11 years old and he has a bunch of questions about the hobby, and he wants to get into precious metal stacking, he wants to get into currency collecting, and his first question is, how do you get started? Where do you go? Well, my first piece of advice always is find a local coin store, meet the owner, let them get to know what your interests are, what your budget is, and start a relationship there. Supporting your local coin store is like the best thing you can do for yourself and for the hobby at large. However, I am aware that not everybody has a local coin store nearby, or it's not easy for them to access, so there are tons of great online options. You've seen some of my videos, you said, where Main Street Rare Coins, for example, they are a really great local coin store, and they're actually located in Connecticut, so maybe you can actually get out there and meet them. I've also done reviews of Daniel from Coin Help Use grab bags. He's a super fair stand-up guy that owns a local coin store, and they ship nationally, so you should be able to get stuff there. And of course, if you're interested in bullion, well, the sponsor of my channel is an excellent place to start, AppMex. AppMex is like the #1 name in online bullion dealing, and you can get great prices and you can get all sorts of great stuff there, from American Silver Eagles to random generic bars and rounds and all sorts of good stuff, and you know that it's authentic. And I think they have a free shipping option too, if you buy enough. So use the link in the description box below if you want to check that out. And then, of course, the other sponsor of this video is Whatnot. And Whatnot is another amazing place to get coins and currency and at really good deals. If you don't know what Whatnot is yet, it is a live video auction platform in which bidders and sellers can interact in real time, and it is absolutely incredible. I've done a bunch of live video auctions on Whatnot, so if you're already on Whatnot, you should follow me there. But if you're not yet on Whatnot, you gotta use my link to sign up because it is an incredible deal. Not only does my link get you access to the platform, but you also get $10 free in Whatnot credit to spend on anything you want, whether it's at my auction or someone else's auction. It is phenomenal. That means, think about it like this. You could get two, not one, but two silver Washington quarters for free at one of the auctions using just your $10 credit. And guess what? When I scratch your back, you scratch mine because I also get $10 credit. So use my link, whatnot.com/invite/silverpicker to sign up. You get the 10 bucks, I get the 10 bucks. Definitely want to check it out, and you can get some really cool deals. I'm going to be doing another live auction this month at the end of October, exact dates to be determined, and definitely don't want to miss that. So that's a great place to start. Now, you also said, how do I store my collection? Well, I also store my collection in a few different ways. I store my collection of coins typically in Dansko style albums, whether it's the Dansko brand or not. So I like to have nice quality albums. I mostly collect typeset. So I buy an album that has a specific spot for each coin, and I put the coin in there. And other ones, I have some generic albums. And for graded coins, I store them in the PCGS or NGC boxes that, you get them graded in. And for paper currency, I actually use a Littleton Coins paper money album that's really high quality. But as long as you're buying from a reputable source, for example, your local coin store, you really can't go wrong. Micah sent me a beautiful letter from St. Petersburg, Florida, where he told me about his favorite coins. He told me about his grandmother's passing, unfortunately, but that she left him some beautiful Morgans and Peace dollars, and that he's really into coin collecting, and that his favorite coin is the Australian Kookaburra. And he sent me a picture of himself holding his favorite coin, and he sent me his own rendition. That is super cool. Thank you so much for putting in the effort, and I wish you many years of great collecting and silver stacking. Mitchell from Alabama is another young numismatist, and he wrote me a letter to let me know that I'm the one who got him into coin collecting. Thank you so much, Mitchell. Keep at it. Daniel from Decatur sent me a list of what looks like star notes, but you did not include a letter about what you wanted me to do with them. So if you want to, you can connect with me on Instagram at thesilverpicker and let me know how I can help you. This is like the best mail call video I've ever done because almost all my letters are coming from young numismatists. This is another 11-year-old who's actually a stamp collector but said that they're getting into coin collecting as well from watching my videos. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do here with my channel, is get the next generation of coin collectors excited about the hobby. So keep up with it, and thank you for your offer to help me out with any stamp questions I have. And we got another letter from someone that I influenced to get into coin collecting. This one is from one of my Patreon patrons who goes by Canada's Coins. Thank you so much. And he just said that he wanted to send me a little something to thank me for what I do for the coin collecting community. So I'm guessing that it's a coin. Let's take a gander and see what we got. I may have to rip open the 2x2 because it looks like it's covered in tape. Nope. Let's see. What do we have here? 1888. Okay, it looks like I tore a little bit. Newfoundland 20 cents. That's so cool. So, of course, he is a Canadian coin collector, and this is so awesome because he knows that I'm into Newfoundland coins, or I think he does because I've talked about it on the channel a few times. And I also love 20-cent pieces. I have a 20-cent piece from the US, and I love it. Wow, this is so awesome. What a great gift. Thank you so much. And I will eventually do a Newfoundland typeset because I have a bunch of coins. They're sitting in a box because I don't know what to do with them yet, but I don't want to sell them because I really like them. So this will go there and I will figure out how I want to display them. Thank you so much. And thanks for being a patron. This envelope is from Ace Thomas, and I took off the label because I didn't want to show the address, but I wanted to show that he sealed the envelope with a silver 1 ounce. So let's take a look at what we've got inside. Ooh, cool. Hi, Silver Picker. I have a gift for you. I want you to have a thing from Old Trinkets. It's a World War II pin, and he got it at a swap in Downey, California. He hopes I like it. Have a nice rest of my day and happy collecting. That is so cool. Thank you very much. USO, how they used to entertain the troops. Super, super cool and so thoughtful of you. Thank you so much for sending it to me, Ace. Now we've got a few more packages. This one's one of the biggest ones. We'll save the actual biggest one for last. But this, I just opened it up and wow, this letter blew me away. This is from a guy named Charlie. He's a young numismatist and he's been sending me letters for several years now. And he sent me this one. He said he started, in the letter, he says he started sending me letters when he was 8 or 9. Now he's 12. And look at this. He drew one of the coins and check this out. He sent me an incredible array of coins from his personal collection. Look at this. He sent me, he points it out in the letter. He sent me an 1835 William IV farthing. That's this guy over here. Wow. Crazy. Super generous. That's one. Then an 1839 Victorian groat. I didn't even know what a groat was. I'm gonna have to look that up. Super, super cool. Then he says, I know what this one is, that's for sure. We got ourselves a nice little Mercury dime. It's a 1937. A 1679 Charles II groat. It's a hold coin, and he explains that he upgraded his. Super, super cool. I guess he's doing some kind of British typeset. This is a George III contemporary counterfeit. Very cool. I love contemporary counterfeits. It's such a cool piece of history. And then finally, last but not least, a 1903 silver Canadian 5-cent piece. Super, super nice. And he sent me these coins from his personal collection, and that is already extraordinarily generous. And I really, really want to say thank you, Charlie, for all your support. And I want to talk a little bit about his letter. So in the letter, he mentions that I'm one of his inspiration for collecting coins, and he's watched my videos. And he says that he's struggling with a problem right now where he's 12 years old now and he is a pretty serious coin collector. He mentions even that he has a coin or several coins that are worth as much as a new queen-size bed. And you know how much mattresses cost? Well, those are very valuable coins then. And he says that when he talks to adults about coin collecting, they'll often condescend and say, oh, so do you collect the state quarters or do you collect quarters or something like that? And he's asking me, how do I deal with that kind of person that is condescending about a hobby that he is really, really into and is fairly sophisticated about? Charlie, I do not have good advice for you, and you're not going to be excited to hear this, but I'm 33 years old, and my friends and other adults condescend to me as well when I tell them I collect coins. They'll often say exactly that. They'll say, oh, you collect like the state quarters and stuff, or they'll say, oh, I collected the state quarters too when I was a kid. The truth of the matter is as long as you're confident about it and you stay calm and you open their eyes to the magic of numismatics and you say stuff like, I'm really passionate about collecting X or collecting Y. Sometimes I'll tell my friends about the trade dollars, which is one of the coins that I'm most passionate about in American numismatics, and they end up thinking that that's so cool. So you're able to convert people if you accept that condescending tone, don't let it get you bent out of shape. Just accept it, roll with the punches, and then share with them something super, super cool about the hobby that you're passionate about. And oftentimes that'll be enough to turn them a little bit and get them to respect you and the hobby a little bit more. So unfortunately, you're probably gonna have to contend with that for a very long time, but don't let it get you down. Keep with the hobby. It is such a rewarding hobby, as you know. Don't let it get you discouraged. And thank you again so, so much for these wonderful, wonderful coins. All right, so this coin, which I believe is from Ace again, he sent me a letter earlier. It says grab bag here, so I'm gonna open it up. It looks like there's some gold flakes in here, unfortunately, that is getting my apartment all messy, but oh my gosh. This is super cool, but I need, yes, there was a little vial, and it is now a vial. Unfortunately, it broke. I am going to clean this off and then I will bring it back just so that it doesn't literally destroy everything in my living room. But I still appreciate it. Don't worry, don't worry. Holy moly, Aislinn, this is absolutely incredible. This is like a treasure trove and this is really, really phenomenal. I read your letter. First off, he wrote a beautiful letter And this is the same person that had said that he's a stamp collector in a previous letter. But obviously I don't get to my post office box that often, so sometimes people send multiple letters and you see them in one video. But this was a couple months apart. And he sent me a grab bag and asked that if I could send him something back, that would be great. So I definitely can, but because the envelope had broken glass and had all these little glitter pieces, I threw it out, so I don't have your address. Shoot me a message on Instagram and I will try and get you something back. I will say though, just in general, for those of you watching, please in general don't send me stuff expecting to get stuff back, because it takes me a really long time to open the letters and I can't guarantee everybody that I'll be able to send them stuff. But in this case, this is really like above and beyond. Holy cow. So let's just take a look at some of the coins that were in this grab bag. He said that he was inspired to send me this when he saw the unboxing I did of a grab bag that I got from Bruce, a Canadian Patreon supporter of mine. So he sent me a bunch of buffalo nickels. Really cool. So we got 4 buffalo nickels over there. Oh, I see a few more actually. I'll have to check these for rare dates. If I do find any rare dates, I'll post them on Instagram. And if you're not following me on Instagram, well, you should be. It's at thesilverpicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 so far. And we've got, 8. Holy moly. And we've got a Canadian nickel from 1946. I'll put that over here as well. We've got a not intended for circulation, 1999 Kennedy half-dollar proof. Really nice. 1976 canoe dollar from Canada. This one is not silver, but still nice. Oh, there we go. Another buffalo. And what's this? We have a 10 Pfennig from 1905, German coin. And look at this. There's some really nice. Wow, look at this. Look at that. I'm saving the silver for last. You guys see it in the background. But a 1968 S proof Lincoln cent. Look at that. Really, really nice. This would be great in a typeset. All right, what do we have over here? A 1920 wheat cent. Nice. Looks like we've got, Canadian 1959. This one's BU, choice BU, according to whoever wrote the note. We got a 2-cent envelope. And wow, look at this. An Italian coin from 1862, 10 centesimi. This I'm not sure what it is. It's definitely an ancient coin of some kind, but I can't identify that. This looks like it's probably a reproduction. It says it's a George III, 1808 from Bermuda. I'm pretty sure this is a reproduction just by how it looks. I will double check that, of course, but it also feels quite light. I'm like 99% sure that's a reproduction. We've got a 1936 silver quarter, beat to hell, but still super nice. Silver is silver. And we have 2, not 1, but 2 really nice Standing Liberty quarters, both with the years 1927 and 1925. Obviously, these are both type 2. Really, really nice. This one's got some glitter on it still, but so be it. That is super nice, super generous of you, Aislinn. I really cannot thank you enough. Please, again, shoot me a message on Instagram, send me your address, and I'd love to get you something. Really, really cool. All right, let's move on to the last package. All right, so we've got here the Link Micro Digital Microscope. And the company obviously sent this to me. They want me to unbox it for you. So sometimes companies will send me product to my P.O. box and I end up unboxing it. And they get a little, a little advertising there. But if it's a good product, it's a good product. So, ooh, cool, handheld digital microscope. I did not see that coming. Interesting. So this is the Link Micro. You can find it on Amazon. They did email me after and let me know that if I did share this with you guys, that they could find it. You could find it on Amazon. This is cool. This is cool. I think. Whoa, this is like an old school camcorder, but holy cow, this is actually quite cool. This is actually quite cool. How do I turn this on? I guess I'm gonna have to charge it. Okay, there's a charger and a little baggie. Little charger, little lanyard. Oh, there's more stuff in here. Okay, you got an HDMI cord. Oh my gosh, it's both. There is a handheld one and like a standard one. Maybe you like put this into it. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna charge this up so that we can take a look at it. and we'll be back again with some more video magic in a moment. All right, so I've got this handheld doohickey over here. This thing is super cool. Link Micro, as you can see. It's really like one of those old school camcorders. Open her up, turn her on. Super cool, wow. Okay, let's grab a coin. We've got this 50-cent piece. Wow, look at that. That is super, super cool. Oh my gosh, I love the handheld element of this. You have so much control. It's not like you're and you also don't have to slide the coin around on like a metal base like a lot of the other ones. This is super, super cool. I'm sure there's 1,000,001 different features on here. This is super, super cool. And take a look at this. It even has like a base that you can put it into. I'm not gonna do that right now because the video is already going really long, but it has a base that you can anchor it to and use it like a regular traditional microscope. And it comes with so many different, oh my gosh, look at all these accessories. Accessories on accessories on accessories. Man, I have to get used to this more. Maybe I'll do a video on Instagram or something and do a more in-depth review, but this is super, super cool. Definitely like it so far. Thank you so much, Link Micro. All right, well, that's a wrap. That has been yet another installment of my mail call videos. I got all sorts of amazing, heartwarming letters from you guys, some really cool coins as gifts that I've already put in this bag. Thank you so much. And thanks to Link Micro for sending me this incredible, incredible handheld coin microscope. If you guys are interested, I'll put the link below. Super, super cool. And I just can't wait to see you all next week. So if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, do so. Give me a like. And I've got a lot more awesome stuff coming down the pike. So stay tuned. And until then, Silverpicker out. A huge, huge thank you to all of my wonderful patrons. You guys are amazing. And a special shout out to all of the patrons who have been coming to my Whatnot auctions. It feels so good to see you there in the chat and know that you're supporting me there as well. Thank you so much. If you're not yet a patron and want to become one, the links are below, and I can't wait to meet you in our private Discord server.